Yeah, all at
I'm-
home.
Oh, you.
I think it's recording now.
Mhm.
So I'll share again.
Sure. Timothy, is it possible to open camera too?
Sorry,
Is it also possible to open your cam?
my camera.
Hmm.
I already opened my camera.
Oh, really? The other people can see Timothy?
No, I cannot see him.
Oh, you cannot see me. No, I'm not sure. Hold up.
Okay. I think, Megan, you start recording, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. So by wrapping up from the beginning, like, hey, welcome to the LinkedIn workshop, things like that. Then you can start. After finishing your presentation, I will be reviewing your, I think I'm going to start from now, from your LinkedIn profiles, everyone's. Okay, so you can start.
Yeah, okay. So this workshop is about linking and why linking is important and why we should use linking. So our presentation will start with 7 benefits of using linking. So you can see 7 benefits here, and then in this presentation, we'll go through each of the benefits. And the main thing about this presentation is you will learn that there's no downside in having a LinkedIn profile. It's all benefits for you. So the first one is we gain exposure to hiring managers and recruiter. I'm pretty sure you all have LinkedIn profile and you have set up your professional email before you join Open4. So why we should use LinkedIn and how we gain exposure, 93% of recruiters use LinkedIn to research and recruit candidates. So I myself also use LinkedIn for job opportunities. And I can see everyone all around the world are using LinkedIn mainly for job opportunities. So the second benefit is we can demonstrate our knowledge, credibility, and leadership expertise. So in LinkedIn profile, we can put our work experiences, we can put our educations. If we have won any awards, honors, we can also put them. So by putting up those information, we can let the recruiter see our achievement. And sometimes our colleagues or friends can also write recommendations for us. So with recommendation, they can see that, oh, we really have those skills. These are like kind of a pro for our skills and knowledges. We can also share our knowledge through videos, posts, blogs. And by putting up these information, we're building a trust between the employers and recruiters. So recruiters see that, oh, this person, this candidate really have the skills, and people are backing up that that person has a skill. So these are the proof. And we can also use LinkedIn as a research tool. While I was interning at Open4 as a business development intern, I've used LinkedIn for researching companies. I also research for my personal reason, I also research for the interviewers, recruiters, and hiring manager. I've also reached out to some people, some of the people for networking and trying to get some job opportunities for them. So we can use LinkedIn for networking as well. The fourth reason is LinkedIn has a great job board. So there are numerous ways we can find job opportunities from LinkedIn. Some of the ways include we can apply with LinkedIn Easy Apply. You can just click them and fill up a bit of information. You can also save our job searches. You can also use this frame, open to work, open to network. And this way, the recruiters can know that we're looking for a job. And we can also use this function, open candidate feature from preferences tab, to let the recruiters know that we're looking for a job. I also use this job alert to find some of the job opportunities near my place if there is something similar to what I want to get. And LinkedIn will sometimes also suggest you the related jobs by turning the job recommendation. So the fifth benefit is we can gain social proof of our skills and talent. So this one is quite related to the second benefit. People can recommend you, endorse you. So these recommendation endorsement can back up our skills and knowledges, and we can make connections and build the credibility. So this is related to number 2. Number 6, we follow companies. before I intern at other companies, I will search for the company and see what they are doing, who are working there, what skills do they have, what skill do I need to get, do I need to have to get a position at that company. So we can follow company, we can research about them. And we can also join linking groups to expand our network and see what people similar to us are doing at the same time. So in that way, we can improve ourselves. The groups are also a brilliant way to meet people with a similar professional interest. Sometimes you can join group and then network with people and see what opportunities do they have. And these are a few ways how you connect with people on linking. So this is if you're going to send a connection request to someone else, you can also put some messages. This is an example. Or if you're reaching out for internship opportunities, this is a sample that you can send to the recruiters, the HRs. We can also use linking for learning, not just for job opportunities. I myself have used linking learning, and I've watched some of the videos. So under linking learning, we have 3 main fields you can learn: business, technology, and creative. These are some of the topics that you can learn. It has a lot of videos, a lot of courses. For finance and accounting, because I'm doing accounting, they have videos on a certain software that they are very popular in accounting industry. So you don't need to like attend outside classes. You can just watch these videos and self-learn about the software. So it's a great way to pass time, mainly because we're like stuck. We have like lockdowns in some of the places because the virus is up again. So it's a great way to pass our time. And that's it for the linking workshop. I think Erdich will check your accounts for now. Do you have any questions? Any things that you are not very clear? I can go and repeat again.
No question for me for now. No question from me for now.
How about the others?
It's clear.
Okay, that's nice. Just
Just a minute, I'm coming, by the way.
yeah, I was just going to let you know. So how are you guys finding using linking?
Sorry?
How are you guys finding of using linking? How is linking for you? Like, is it beneficiary? Is it good? Have you find any opportunities from linking?
Yeah, for me recently, linking is really helped me in finding jobs, especially in graphic design field job. And interesting story, since I joined Open for Co internship, my friend, especially my old friend from high school, starting to say congratulations for me for joining Open for, and I saw some of my old pals from high school also try to connect my LinkedIn accounts. Just this morning, I checked my LinkedIn account. There were 2 or 3 of my old friends trying to connect
with you. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. It's nice to have connections. I found some opportunities, like some case competitions from linking, because other people like the post and then that show up on my feed and I joined the competitions and such. So I've definitely linking has helped me.
I see.
Yes.
Yes.
What's up? Hello there.
Hello.
Yeah, Mikain, your presentation was good, and thank you
Thank
so much
you.
for time and effort for everyone. Thank you so much.
It's good to see that our slides are being used because we developed the slides when we intern at Open4.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So when she was intern, Mikain and one of her friend did it. This slide, this research as a like project, as you can see, we are using.
So it's
So
very good to see.
I'm so happy to see that that you also present in here. So Mikain now our team member, for example. So yeah, LinkedIn is so important. That's for sure. Obviously, right? Very important, but very underrated thing. Few people, even in Japan, there's very few people is using, but it's exploding, by the way. This is a kind of gateway for opening the global. You know, any people you can find there, especially if they are like open for developing their profile. I mean, they're developing their career or their company. You can reach it. If you have a good offer, you can reach any people. So it's quite powerful. So let me share my screen for walking through each of your profiles. I think, Mika, you need to allow me to share a screen. I will share some snippets of LinkedIn.
Yeah, I think I gave you permission.
Thank you. So I joined LinkedIn in 2009, by the way.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, and then organically, it grew my network 6,000. Just on YouTube 6,000. So, okay, LinkedIn is important for us, just important for you, but it's not just for as a career platform. It's a business platform. It's a community. It's an ecosystem. So that's why it's important. So you're representing any company that you join there. To us or to notification, us or anything. Maybe it's a social club or your university. You're representing there, and if you can represent very well, you can be a star in the platform and in your local community or a company or something like that. That's very important. So let's start from here. Let's start from Kerala. So this is so good too. I honestly already see other profiles too, but I like it the most, to be honest, because you explain everything that you have, and also you use emoji. I like emojis. It works, by the way. I know it's a professional platform, but a lot of other people also using emojis too, because easier way to how can I say the communicate, you know, your openness, your willingness. You can easily communicate in this way, and it structures the communication there. So this about me section is so important. Everybody see there. People don't see that. This is like a CV, and a CV doesn't work. Okay, how you represent yourself in a written form is very important. And this is also can be your elevator pitch too. So elevator pitch means you introduce yourself within 1 minute. So this is also, you can also see here, introducing yourself for 1 minute. So keep updating here is very important. By the way, if you guys don't take notes, you should definitely take notes for this, because I might be giving some the detailed things that I just learned it. So you cannot even find on YouTube some of the things that I'm going to say. It is a possibility, and it's crafted for you. So I'm reviewing and auditing your profile. So you should even take notes. So Kerala, you're here, right? Okay. So I like it the most, to be honest. So it's a role model for you guys. But others also nice too, by the way. No worries. Picture is nice. Background is nice. Background, you can maybe put some kind of your motto. Motto. Let me show you my motto, my profile too. Oh no. Like kind of marketing slogan. Like, let me show you. I use this catchphrase so much. Collaborativeness over competitiveness. So it's like, I just sometimes using it, you know. I mean, so I just put, I make it like black, like more exclusivity feeling. I just give it. I mean, I didn't have any strategy for this. It works, so I just put it, but it looks nice. So that's it. And another feature that you should definitely use is this. Well, can you hear?
No.
Oh, interesting. It says my name, but you have to record. Dinç İkinci. I recorded there. So by this way, we all work internationally, and then pronunciation of the names is so hard job. So LinkedIn solved this one in this way. It works. I always use it. People use it. So you should definitely put there too. I also did my about me section with emojis and stuff. Quite serious, as you can see. One of my favorite emoji here. My favorite emoji, collaboration emoji, and serious face emoji, and brain emoji. So yeah, So I know that some of you might have some concerns to use an emoji, but don't worry. Trust me, it works. It's a short communication, effective communication, but you don't have to be like, sometimes I do things silly, this one, for example. But I don't care. I mean, I don't need to be super professional. People appreciate it. I sometimes talk with really, really crazy people, really high level executives or very rich people. Sometimes they are okay. I mean, I trust me. But if you want to draw some kind of professional outlook, you can still use it, such as this one, for example. Less use it as you wish, or you can use bullet points. It also can be possible. Another thing is like, okay, we built the website. I mean, your LinkedIn profile. May can already present you, and you will also get those presentation. And you can also always have a chance to improve your profile. Very generic knowledge you can find on YouTube too. But the thing is, being active in this platform, I want to really bit talk about this one too. So you can put mere commenting of all of your profiles, put in the description of the tasks, the job there, it's important. So in first chapter, I will talk about how we can improve your profiles. Second chapter, I will be giving some tips and tricks about how you can be active there. So others, the same. So here you write beautifully, Monica. So you can also write after finishing. So you will understand that still on the way of understanding. What are the responsibilities that you did in here? What does it mean to become a fellow or something like this? You can put there. So it's good. And as a homework, it's going to be, yes, homework. You need to improve your profile, all of you. Okay, there are some good ones here. I mean, all of them are good, but it's still homework, which is find out some skills that you have, or you want to develop some skills you have and put in there. Please do it this one as soon as possible after this event meeting, this workshop, in your free time. it's good for you. Okay, it's good for you, not for me. So, I mean, I just value for you, for your growth. We are here, we meet here just for growth. Okay, growth in your profile, our profile the same, but this is only about you. So when I see her, I can easily understand, oh, she's good at public speaking or negotiations, something like that. I can assume that at least. So it's very useful. But endorsing each other, something like that, I will tell later. This part is all about you, how to use the platform efficient. So still we're in the, let's walk through other profiles. Joe, it looks quite professional, but you should definitely fall part section by section, at least. Let's say, I mean, generally, 2 lines of text is the optimum one, most useful. So if it is more than 2, like 3, so it's harder to read the text. So you know what I would do? It's a quick tip. I push Command Escape.
A future development worker, aspiring social entrepreneur, and lifelong humanitarian. As a penultimate student from Endron colleges, taking up.
You guys are here now. So people's time very limited, and many people like me is using accessibility features. This is for blind people actually, but I'm using it for reading the task because I have to be move so fast in many ways, in many situations. As you see my tabs, right? How many things I need to read this one, for example, just for understanding this something new, and further research I need to for some other reason. So I'm using this kind of, what I'm trying to say is that people's time is so limited, and you want to get the most out of this platform. So it should be briefly. So you should have the target audience read your profile. So section, using the emoji as you wish, or you can at least use the bullet points to make people easier to read, like list. So there are really good things I already read, by the way, written there. If you can do it, it will be a lot easier for the people can easily digest what you are, how you are doing, and put in the skills the same. Let's go to the next. Timothy, please write more things about you, like a storytelling, who you are, what you like. It's good for you. You can put here. By the way, you can also put something featured. Let's say Timothy, as you can see, he has. So he puts his CV from here. And you can also put in an example. Let me see. You can also put, if you're a graphic designer, you can put there as a portfolio. If you have a website, you can also put there as a section. So this is exactly the same section that he's doing, the features section. So you can put PDF files and something like that, anything, your research. So just present yourself in there beautifully is the key. So, okay, the same advice that here. Okay, freelancing, for example, you put here is good, no worries. I did the same. Let's look my profile. So all my consultant experiences and all the stuff takes a lot of space there. So instead, what I did is, I mean, and also there are very unrelevant things I projects to. Also, irrelevant projects I worked or companies I worked when I was younger. So I merge everything inside of my consulting. So I said everything like a freelance consulting here, creative consultant. I did photography projects to website projects, anything that you can imagine there. So it was mostly local that time. I started to become more international eventually. So I developed myself, my skills into more business development, more strategic development things. Because people mostly ask questions. They want to understand what should I do. They know that I should take a photo. I should visualize my brand more. But how? So the how question. So when I get this traction, I grow up in my career in this way. So people ask questions. They want to learn. They want to research. Want you to research and help them. So I merge everything inside my freelance career. So for your case, Timothy, you can also do the same, but you need to sell yourself. You need to market yourself. You are imagine you are the website. You need to develop your offer there more beautifully. You can create also sections inside of this. And please, if you're a freelancer, this is one piece of advice. It's going to boost you. It's going to help you a lot. Create a profile for yourself, like I did.
Okay.
Few people liking, and because I don't promote this page, this one, only 14 people, because I don't put anything. I don't promote. I don't care. But at least there is a reference point there. I can shape it here too. So, but I don't do it. It's just I just update. People see at least there's like a company. So people can think that you're so serious about your how you present your thing. So most valuable thing is right now those three things. So I put only those here. So it's not like CV. CV is like a backlog of your past experiences. I did this, I got this, I get out this, I get this. Those are references. So this is not CV. People don't give that much importance to the CV anymore. I value more teamwork, for example, not even skills. Or put in here, this makes sense. Okay, this is one. So how we, okay, I see, and I give the advices for everybody. So what should be remain on our mind for developing your profile? Put some skills there. Beautifully, this is one. Beautifully explain yourself in your about me section. Craft a story there. Then use the emojis and something, or easy to read format, you should do it. So this is about me section, and explain what kind of responsibilities, what kind of things you did in that experience, such as fellowship or any social clubs are considered very positive from the recruitment managers or in other CEOs. Why? Because you're active there. You join something. You support some kind of vision and supported that vision. So if the things that we're supporting here, not bad things, it's always good thing. So economic empowerment related things, the giving opportunities to the, I mean, distributing the opportunities from the big hubs, such as Silicon Valley or those stuff, to the other countries. So those are missions that when I say to the other people, when I pitch the business people, I always get good score. They give credit to me. So you can use the same. Just simply one sentence you can explain there. So okay, third thing is this. So explain what you did in that particular schools and education or fellowship or work experience. So actually the things that advices that I'm giving here is all about marketing strategy, how you can represent yourself. So you need to sell yourself literally to them, how you can give the value. So what people give more value? Even before your skill, are you a good teamwork? Are you an easy person? Not easy is not good work. Easy to work person. Are you easy to work person? Or are you immediately mad or close yourself or something like that? So people wants to see more social people, easy to work people, right? So you can show yourself in this way. So this first section, the second section is going to be a lot shorter, because how we can use the LinkedIn more efficiently in terms of a social network. This is a social network actually. So until this point, do you have any question on it? Come on. Ask me a question. Come on. Kerala has a question. I feel it. No, Joe has a question. No. Monica has a question. I feel it. Yeah, Monica has a question.
Okay. Just want to ask that. So it's okay if we use some emojis for our, let's say, about section in LinkedIn, because I thought that LinkedIn supposed to be more formal appearance. So I thought that uh, we rarely use emojis because yeah, that's it. I thought that at first LinkedIn should be formal appearance for us.
True. Yeah, but how can I say? Especially, I mean, you can use it, of course. But I do it a little bit exaggeration level, too much I'm using. But for your case, as a like, this is a good example. It doesn't bother anybody because it's a business-like emojis. So, for example, a suitcase, a computer, a hat. I mean, the graduation hat. So your hometown. So those are. It's okay. This level is okay. Not too much. Like you should not put a kiss emoji or a heart emoji. So this level is okay. But okay. About you, slowly I want to also switch to how you should use the LinkedIn, which still I couldn't use properly yet, but at least I'm doing very practical things that you can also do. For example, it's a business platform, right? So things that you share should be related about business. So some people, I will try to find a bad example for you. For example, he's really good networking people. So he makes a poll here. So either anytime. So this is a piece of good content, how we can use it. But let me find you a bad example. For example, this is business case. This is a bad example. It doesn't give me anything. Okay, this is probably his blog, but the visual is not good. What are you trying to say in this post? It's a wasteful space for me. My eye is itchy now. I mean, for example, or too much celebration related things I'm seeing. For example, this is 23 April 23 in my account. This is a Turkish person. This is kind of national holiday celebrating the children rights, but everybody is posting the same thing. You know, I never post. I mean, it's not ideological, but I mean, yeah, everybody's do the same. You know, it's not business. It's celebration. Okay, everybody celebrate everything. Come on, man. You know, I mean, instead there are a lot of if you put something connection between the business, it's more better for you. So this is a coffee, but this is her company. That's why he has a printing system. So I mean, anyways, again, see the children rights thing coming up again. I mean, come on, man. Instead, put something maybe children support society. Just reshare their thing. Anyway, so until the profile building stage, is there any other question? Yeah, ask me. Yuri has a question. Yeah.
Even though it is not about the open but I'm all the way on consciously that it is too much, or is this a right way to have the things? So please remind that everything that you is doing, sometimes I'm not aware that I need to regularly do that. Always changing the way of writing.
Okay. So I mean, sometimes we are just testing some of the communication strategies. This comment was about it. So yeah, you can update it. I think about your profile. I think the most important thing is you need to keep update your profile. Depends on the things. Communication channels, communication preferences can change. Before Corona, people used to be more, for example, less tolerance to the home mood. So but now it doesn't bother me at all. I see a lot of crazy stuff in the background going on. So when I have a Zoom meeting, for example, it's her child coming dropping the something, cat is coming, something. So we're okay. Or accidentally showing the pajama. It's okay. So this is happens. So we all, the world become appreciated. Working at home is something good. Unwanted voice can come. 다이저브. It's okay. Your child cry, your dog wolves, your wife complains. Things like that. Yeah. So this is okay. So we, as you can see, the global change comes, coronavirus and stuff, and our preferences change. So what I'm trying to say is keep updating. The best ratio is every month. Just look at, it's not your CV. So CV is boring, you know, Excel and something. Instead, this one is a social network. Use it. You will feel a lot benefit from this. Trust me. The business version of Facebook this month. Facebook of business. Oh, you can see that. Okay. How we can use this one more efficiently? Ready? So, it's a social network, right? So, okay, let's go to my feed. Posting contents, but not super crafting is the key. So, how you can make it agile postings? For example, when I see something, let me show you. When I see some kind of post, let's say, this is one of my connections. He's the CEO of the LinkedIn in Japan. So I like what he's doing all the time. And if you don't understand the language, you can also translate it. He can speak, but he's representing Japan, so that's why. So I also promote LinkedIn a lot when I go to event, especially before Corona. I started this one. Hey, and then our business card. Where is the business card? Anyway, far away. Has also QR code. So I always promote that. You know what? You might forget this one. Just scan me from here. I give it them. I also say them. My LinkedIn profile is there. So immediately be connected. So useful. So those are the things that organically grow my network more than 6,000 people. I didn't force it. It just happened. So that's why I support a lot in Japan too, because they're still using the business card a lot, even the coronavirus didn't change anything here. So stubborn country. So so that's why I promote. So that's why we connected in this way. So I give a like, right? So it's going to appear on your profile. Oh, so Erdinç is supporting his connection, which is LinkedIn's the CEO of Japan, or giving a like, or maybe they are a friend. Oh, so people can see more reputation you spread. So the professional network, your professional network knows that you're into it, these kind of things. Or I can also reshare, but I don't want to reshare because it's not directly relevant with me. If I see Discord, if I can see a good content that I believe it's going to be beneficial for me, or I want to support someone, this is the overall CEO, by the way. No, this is this Hootsuite CEO. I can reshare, or I can join a poll like this one is Turkish. So resharing is the easiest way to that you can post some content. So let me see, do you guys have any content in here? Activity, posts. So there is also articles too, but I also don't post that much because I always want to create a blog. I attempt, but I always fail. The continuity is the problem. I just start, and then other pirates come, I stop. You know. So if I'm thinking also to making a transition into articles. So what articles? I want to show you one example, for example. If you can do it, it's good for you. So by the way, a lot of invitations I'm receiving, I'm not accepting everything, of course. You don't have to. But if they include kind of notes, it's also important. Let's say, it's a good example of how people use Oh, that's the best. I don't know. All right, this guy is good. It's because he's doing this kind of things. He is a tough leader in automotive industry. So let's see his boss. He's using really good with this, and also he's using the sales navigator. It's also another part of the like paid version of the articles. Let's see. So he has this kind of articles. Okay. See, I'm also thinking to create this kind of short content for LinkedIn, for example. This is part of my strategy. You can do the same. Timothy, it's cool for you because you're a freelancer about a project or something like that. Small tip and tricks you can just post there active. So with those keywords, people can find you. By the way, no exaggeration. Excluding my first job that, I mean, physical job that I have, it was kind of, I needed money that time, 12 years ago. Worked in a restaurant, excluded this one. All the things, all the jobs, all the, anything that you can imagine, I find in here. In LinkedIn, everything. No exaggeration. I mean, of course, sometimes we meet in the physical meeting, but I'm assuming that because of the LinkedIn, it's an interface. Not because of that I go there. I connected with the in the LinkedIn. It becomes a qualified lead for me. It becomes a. I mean, I don't even remember who I met. It's still the same, you know. In a event I'm joining online, I met, but I forget. But this is, it's like a CRM tool for me. Okay, content you should create. And posting, supporting your organization is so good. So, I mean, us to making a decision to hiring or this kind of fellowship selection process, you always look active or not, support or not. If you work in a company and you didn't support it, it feels like maybe unwanted, you know, maybe she didn't want to be there. Oh, a kind of feeling is coming. So, and giving likes is the easiest way to support that you can do for other companies. They can even see you. Oh, she's supporting us, so she's interesting. Instead of approaching us with a cold CV, oh, active person like that. So that's those are the small tricks that you can do it. Let me wrap up. Activities. Let me see the Monica through very quickly. The articles. Post. If you have a question, feel free to ask me. By the way, Monica, you should use this picture for your. Good. Okay. Just a minute. You will say something. Okay, so Monica, you should definitely use this picture. This is good. Tajabo? Monica?
Okay.
This is better than this one. Pictures. Okay, let's zoom in the pictures. Joe, your picture is good. Kiara, good. Monica, no, not good. Okay, teasing. Good, but this one is better. It's a background. By the way, you can put a different background. This is better, maybe better. You can put different. I will show you something. Come on. Come on. So comma is my to-go fast tool. So anything that you can imagine I'm doing here, let's say, okay, see the magic. For example, I took this picture. This is my wedding picture, right? Wedding picture. I separated from the background. Okay. I put different backgrounds. Depends on the situation. I just change. I also do some kind of silly things too, as you can see. So if you have a little bit, if you're comfortable to make kind of humor, using humor, it means it gives a kind of confidence to be, oh, that guy is quite cool, you know. She's mugging himself, so it's hallelujah. See, hallelujah. What is so stupid, man. I know. So, oh, this is burning. Yeah, I know. Come on, you know, I don't have an office, so I mean, we are remotely working remote, but I just did it, you know. It's just I play around a lot. Create these kind of things are so easy, by the way. See, by the way, you just need to click remove the background by clicking this picture effects ID.
Did you took the picture by yourself, or you use some kind of photo studio for that?
If you use the Canva in the effects, there is a remove background feature. If it is, I don't know, maybe it's a premium feature. I'm using premium actually, but it's just very small money. If it is premium, you can still use there are many online tools that you can easily upload. You just search. I have ever used that one.
Oh no, I mean, when you took your own photo, did you use some sort of photo studio, or you just take the picture by yourself?
This is photo studio. This is from my pre-wedding picture. Wedding. That's why I'm using this. I have just 2 suits in my wardrobe. I don't use that much, so this is for just wedding. But professional picture is a good thing to invest, so you should use it. So why I'm showing this one, it's very easy to play around with your photo. It's first impression, you know. When I land here, people see the face first. I mean, how you look at it. So I don't know the statistics, but many people, I believe, look at the picture while clicking it. I believe. I mean, I don't know the statistics. I do it generally. Try to understand. We are all human, right? I'm working with the screen like this, so we need to see them. Oh, how is that? She's boring or not? Or she's annoying or not? Like that. I'm trying to get a connection. Okay. Profile pictures, things. Background. Please put it, Joe. Your background is important. And okay, background. Timothy, please put back. Timothy, I didn't like your picture. Sorry. But you remove one of the pictures that you have, right? I think you should use different background color. Actually, photo is nice, professional also. Some kind of different background should be. You should try. I don't know. Maybe yellow, maybe just white. Maybe something like that. This is, I like it, by the way. Julieta. The connect with the Julieta and your email and stuff you're putting. That makes sense. But putting phone number, I mean, especially for me, it's very risky. I don't even put email available because I want people contact me with my message. Hey, what's up? Okay. Like that. So I want people to message me. That's why. Using. Okay. So, if you have accomplishments like a project, or tests, languages, just put there. Okay. Even if you're learning, for example, I started to learn Japanese and a little bit also Chinese, but so rare. I mean, it's so bad. I mean, I cannot understand anything about Chinese anymore. But I just started. I can feel free to put there. I am learning. Like people appreciate that you're on the way. Japanese. I'm learning. I would write there. A very basic communication I can make with the Japanese, but I write anyway there. So courses, any courses, especially LinkedIn has learning system, right? So you can, I also LinkedIn gives a premium free for 1 month, I guess. Within 1 month, you can consume all the contents. It's very easy to consume those contents. It's an education platform, video platform it has. So you can also finish one course. I generally watch the videos on YouTube or this kind of platform with a double speed, so I easily get it, take my notes. Only important points I pause, take notes, and finish, and put your profile. You finish a course. You have a certificate. Bam. Those are practical things that you can do. And if you're interested in a company, you can put here, of course, by like the companies. It's good. So when I look everything when I look at the person. And please like our company too. Thank you. Some of the companies also, such as Unilever, post really good contents. Google posts really good contents. Let's see how many people work in my branches. No, just 4. Why it's only shows 13? Interesting. Okay, endorsements. Let's go to the endorsements. Okay. Now you're working here, you're interning here, and I would like to humbly suggest you endorse my endorsements and UDs. Again, it's important for me. Let's go to, so go to my profile, and please endorse me, please, because it's important. People look at numbers, and if you want to endorse each other, I'm not forcing you, but it's good for you if you can endorse each other as friends. So from the same batch, you can create more boundaries, and you're in the future requirements people, HR people, going to be welcome these kind of things. So I know, I mean, some of the skills that you cannot know that I did it, or I mean, how much level I have a confident, but if it is not relevant to you, don't put it there. Everything that I put here is relevant with me. So I did it. I mean, everything that so it's okay to give an endorsement. This much trust level is okay. So please give us an Yuli, I think in your free time, or you can do it now too. And I'm not going to give right away, but I can also promise that I need to see your endorsement, but I will give it for sure. But which one I will give, I cannot say you. I need to see your profile with your development after this one. Before you graduate, I will open one by one, and then I will see relevant or not this skill set or something like that. So I will give you endorsement. By the way, your career interest related things that you can also put there too. Let's say, let's go job. Try to not put too much generic things like a Microsoft Office. It's basic. Maybe you can put like a little bit different stuff. Google Suite, maybe, or like brainstorming, Brainstorming is a default. So if you have a brainstorm, you already did. I know it, how you brainstorm. I trust. So I can easily give it. See what I mean? If you can do things that we discussed already, it's a skill, by the way. If you just want to practice a couple of times, you get it at least introduction with your age and with your experience is normal introduction. So I appreciate it. So I will click it. So I already know that she did the research, so I give it research endorsement, for example. Yes, so I give it teamwork. She's good at, but I will just give in this one for showing reason, because at the end, before you graduate, before this program finish, I promise I will review everything from scratch. Okay, any question?
For the LinkedIn group, have you ever like used
it like all throughout your like LinkedIn, no, being in LinkedIn, and how is it for you so far?
Groups, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't get much benefit from the groups, honestly. We also create groups. There's not that much traction there, unlike Facebook groups. So let me show an example. It's a good point, by the way, because I forget the bad point. So our group is we have a team group internal. So if I see something, hey, we can make this kind of announcement, Clubhouse event announcement, benchmark. Hey, this is a kind of cool way of showing things. So benchmarks we are putting here, for example, we use for internal reasons because inside of the platform. But let's say business in Japan. This is one thing that I'm using quite a lot. So 64,000 members. But if you see the details of the blog posts, 1 or 2 people give that. So it's an obvious reason that the traction in here is very low. I don't even see that much, honestly. I see only on my own feed. If I'm interested, I just look at it. So not that much useful, but worth to do it. I sometimes also post here too. But Facebook groups are nice. So there's a lot of interaction there, Facebook. But overall, Facebook platform doesn't that much. So I think the best balance is your own feed. Your own feed is the best. When people come to you on your own feed, you can be an influencer, by the way. That's very important. Very few people here is the creators in LinkedIn. If you can be creator in any topic, you will be pop up automatically. Guarantee. Choose any topic. Or Timothy, for example. Let's say freelancer, you're a freelancer, but your topic is maybe similar for the other things. So for differentiation, let's choose one topic for you. How to make, as a freelancer, how to work efficiently during this remote working era as a freelancer. How do I work efficiently? What kind of tools I'm using? Let's say this is a topic. So you can easily create some content and then put there just 1 paragraph, 2 paragraphs. Or if you see something from LinkedIn or Pinterest, infographic, for example, how many people working remotely, how many, the gig economy, they call gig economy, freelance economy, for example, you can post something there about it. So people appreciate a lot. You see useful information coming to my feed. So I click it. So I see it. Oh, this guy's good. Like that. So regarding to the groups, not that much useful, but I follow anyway. Many groups I'm following, maybe hundreds of them. Just for networking reason, many. So, and this is good. It's a blog also. So city by city, country by country, I'm following groups just for maybe I find some people. So country by country, any topic. So I use overall efficiently. That's what I mean. So any other questions? You have to ask question. Mandatory. Or Meika, is there anything that I didn't cover or I should state?
I think you covered all. According to the LinkedIn group to Joe, I started using Grove because when I have to research for open forum, I think my task was to research startup companies in Japan or something, and I tried to research on Google. I couldn't really find that much, so I tried on LinkedIn. There was like a group for startup or the entrepreneurs in Japan. So I joined the group. I can see them like their companies and what industry they're doing. So I used for that reason, mainly for like networking to find some result for research. So I used that one.
Using the LinkedIn for a research reason is also good idea. I mean, good point that I've missed it. It's a good point. I should a little bit talk about it. By the way, giving each other likes, supporting each other, becoming a community is a mandatory. Okay, you have to be a community. This is we are living all digital world. We cannot meet together, so we have to be mimic the physical environment as much as possible digitally. So give like each other, comment each other. So as you can see, you got a lot of traction here. So LinkedIn algorithm is very valuable to the comments. So other blog posts, other company profiles, if I like a software, for example, Miro, that we are using here, right? Miro. So I comment them, they like me. So 6,000 people, they have followers. So maybe the overall effect, maybe 300,000 people see us. You know, some people add me just because I comment there, for example. So being actively using is very key. But your questions, so that's why you have to ask question all the time. Has to be, of course, make sense. Write something then valuable that people can get, because everybody read the comments if they related, interested with you. Let's say I interested with this post, I read the comments. Boom. Yeah, I should also say congrats too. So that's good. Making research. So this is a big topic, guys. So let's use a little bit more time. LinkedIn is so important. So I will search this guy, for example, Kabebu-san company. They don't have a profile, but I find other people there who might be relevant. So you can search the companies here, people who work in those companies, you can also find. Sorry. Let's say, not this one. Very quick. So I find you can sort the people who is working there, by the way, also. So Google has almost 250,000 people. So algorithm only shows me the first Tokyo people, but I can also go, let's say Germany. So I can filter the result of the Germany. Of course, this is a very obvious example, but let's say if I want to learn, do they have an operation in a company, American company, let's say, in Japan or not? I just search filter Japan, so I can understand. Or I'm just overall looking. Do they have any people who's working from overseas? So maybe they have interest to expand globally. So I can make this kind of assumptions easily, and make strategy easily. I can craft my strategy by looking there. So it gives an insight to you from those companies. Limited, but it's still useful instead of not knowing anything about the company. So you can collect those informations. Yeah, there is. If you are planning a kind of outreach strategy, if you want to sell something or if you want to offer a partnership, you can simply get in touch. Another important topic: if you want to connect, please add a note. This is a default. Hi, I know you from my dream. Please. And you are so handsome. Oh, come on. Okay, of course not. No. So if you join an event, hey, I just talked with you in Clubhouse. I'm using Clubhouse. By the way, you should use Clubhouse. So good for business reason. I see your topic there. You were talking about it. I value your insights. Please add me. So let's see the connection. Like without anything, it's like a ghost here. Let's see my people who add me. Like a ghost. I mean, it's HSBC. But okay, I mean, some people trust their cool company names, who is very empty, just a salary woman. They're working just something, and they trust always. I feel bad. I just click them. Why do I have to add you in my network? They didn't write anything. Just boom. What's this? Right? Sorry, some of the people spamming, so I don't like that much. So if people directly try to sell something, service, something, I irritate. Everybody like that. So don't sell. Just create a relationship, communication. I value your thoughts. I see in your YouTube video or presentation, it was good. I just want to connect with you. Bam, they always accept. So outreach is okay. You can outreach people, or you can ask, for example, scholarship. Yeah, possible. I have some friends when I was young who is using and getting a lot of scholarship here. This is outreach, but not begging style, like communication style. I'm a bright student. Those are my results. Those are my researches. I want to grow in this way. I'm just searching some scholarship. If you, I mean, if you don't have to be give me, but you may be in your network. There are some. I just want to be in your network. Say like that. So yeah, I think I talk a lot of stuff. I think I'm gonna stop. Yeah, it makes me so excited, so that I couldn't stop. Sorry, guys. Okay. Don't ask me questions. Okay, just kidding. If you have a question, feel free. No? Or anything that you want to discuss?
I have a question, but it's not about the linking. Is it okay? It's about your company, Open4. I want to ask that when you made your company, did you apply for a copyright trademark for the name open4.co?
Not the copyright, but if you, this is a company name and the URL open4.co is the legal name, entity name is the same. So I searched this one a lot. It is not possible to block. I mean, doesn't matter if you get a CC or not, the Creative Commons. You are the sole ownership of this domain. So that's why purposely, for safety needs reason, I also registered a company in this way, Open4.co Inc. So it's almost impossible to take back. So we can easily make legal action in this way. So if, like, this is the traditional mindset, without getting any trademark, without doing anything, they just wait. You need to wait a lot for getting trademark or copyrights. Well, the copyright is easier actually. But for any design, anything, we don't take it. We just go fast. But about the name, we are quite comfortable. We didn't need it. Copyright. The domain, us. I mean, we buy the domain ownership. So you cannot say that this is my domain. And the name itself is the domain too. See what I mean? Timothy, do you have a plan or something?
Oh, it's just I remember that I used to work for my friend. My friend had an idea to build a car renting company, and he also come up with the name. So I was just kind of remember that when you make a certain company, did you have to apply for the company name for copyright or some sort of trademark like that?
If it is a brand name, let's say, okay, the product. Next time, this is my portable computer stand. It's portable. Okay, it's a good product. I remember they start with the Kickstarter project like this. So I take off this one. So quite good. The mechanism needs to be also, design has to be registered. So copyright, not only copyright, IP, intellectual property, the patent they have. Also, they have this name, you see? Next time, they got trademark because it is the product. So you have to trademark this one. So it's not just a, it's not a .com company. Well, if it is .com, it's a lot easier. So you have to register. So if you don't, any other company can come and then try to take back from you. And if it is super generic, let's say Star Company, Star Shipping, so you cannot get it easily. So hard. it's quite deep topic, but what I would suggest is move fast. If you're a startup, you have to move fast. So taking a .com is a lot practical. Yeah. But if you grow, let's say you can register your color, you can register your design, you can go this level. I mean, currently we didn't even trademark this logo. Maybe we can change 1 month later this logo. I don't care, honestly. The most important thing is establishing the organization and then growing fast. Other things you can solve on the way. And this is a suggestion for your friends, of course. Yeah.
Thank you.
.com. The keyword is .com. Okay. Any other question? I think no. Okay, let's finish. Too much talk. Oh my God. I think you can close the recording. Oh,